Hawaii News Now at 10.
Remember this? Nearly 2 months after 30-meter telescope opponents blocked an Oahu freeway, the slow-moving protest is coming back. A rolling demonstration called the Mauna Convoy is planned for this Sunday, and this time organizers have a permit from the city.
Police will be escorting the group practicing their First Amendment rights, prompting lane closures on several major highways. Our Ashley Nagaoka joins us now with all the details. Ash.
That's right, Kiahi and Steph. The convoy will stretch from Hawaii Kai to Waianae. Transportation officials say the permit allows up to 70 vehicles, but organizers expect hundreds more will join the slow drive to the west side.
We're practicing our First Amendment right. This is our way of putting out our voice with displays, with flags, with behavior, with personality, with passion. We can roll from one side of the island to the other and attract a lot of attention.
After leaving Mauna Lua Bay at 9 a.m., the Mauna Convoy will head westbound on Kalanianaole Highway to the H1 Freeway, to the Moana Lua Freeway, and continue on Farrington Highway to Maili Beach Park, where there will be a rally at noon.
We are using one lane. We are traveling on roads that have multiple lanes so that other motorists have the right of way or can travel by. We definitely will brief all of the participants on what's going to happen, what it's going to look like, what the expectations are.
It may at times cause some congestion if the speeds of this convoy go slowly. We always like and encourage people to check traffic apps like goakamai.org or Waze or Google Maps or any of the media outlet traffic apps and things, just so that they're aware before they start their trip.
Because the organizer was granted a special event permit, Honolulu police will be escorting the group along the route, with uniformed and plainclothes officers on motorcycles, bicycles, and on foot.
As the numbers grew, my concern was for the safety of the participants, getting the permits and the help from the city. And being kind of in alignment and talks with our community, just felt like that was the right thing to do.
Now, there is an element of the unknown to this event because there has never been anything like it, and it's unclear how many drivers will try to join the protest as it progresses. Ashley Nagaoka, Hawaii News Now.
Demolition or desecration. Exclusive video here shows an officer cutting through a Hawaiian flag to tear down this unpermitted structure near the TMT protest site today. For nearly 7 weeks now, the state has allowed activists to illegally block the road to Mauna Kea. But that illegal building, that was a violation the governor could not tolerate. As Mahealani Richardson reports, the way it went down has stirred even more resentment.
The State Department of Hawaiian Homelands formally warned activists yesterday they had 24 hours to remove the structure. Now, a Hawaii News Now photographer was there for the demolition. He says that builders used screws to attach the Hawaiian flag to the structure, but activist leaders say the flag was tacked and mounted for display. What happened when law enforcement arrived has sparked anger in the Hawaiian community.
In this exclusive video, a state sheriff deputy uses a saw to cut through wood over a Hawaiian flag, leaving the flag cut and torn. The images of the damaged flag sparked strong emotions by those at the base of Mauna Kea and thousands who saw it on social media.
Come on, guys. You guys going hot. You guys going soul. The first thing they did was slice that Hawaiian flag right in half, and that only served to agitate and escalate the emotions of the people who were there.
It's a very difficult situation for everyone involved. Nobody wanted to do this. The structure was unauthorized. It was unpermitted. When we arrived at the scene, the doors were barricaded and a Hawaiian flag was screwed and nailed into the wall.
A Hawaii County police officer removed another Hawaiian flag from the roof of the building. Law enforcement on scene included Hawaii County Police, state sheriffs, state land officers, and attorney general investigators. 20 DOT workers came with heavy equipment and knocked down the structure, which activists called a keiki library. State sheriffs arrested 2 men for obstruction of a government operation and took them to Hilo. The structure is on Department of Hawaiian Homeland's property. Asked why it had to come down today, Governor Ige said it was for health and safety reasons.
There is a strict permitting process to ensure that it is safe and it meets all the building codes. Obviously, none of that occurred in this structure, so we felt it important that we remove it.
Now, not all of the activists on the Mauna support the structure. Leaders of the encampment say they did not authorize the builders to construct the unpermitted structure because they wanted to keep a minimal footprint at Mauna Kea. Now, those who built it say it was supposed to be a library and learning center for the keiki since there was nothing for them at Mauna Kea. Mahealani Richardson, Hawaii News Now.
Thank you, Mahea. Well-known astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson weighed in on the TMT conflict. He says it should come down to a vote.
If the mountain is viewed as sacred by the natives should have entire say of what happens to the mountain. Okay? That's how I think that should be. So now, what you want to make sure is that whatever decision gets made and voted upon by the natives, that is fully informed.
Tyson, appearing on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast this week, says narrowing down who should vote is the problem. He goes on to say that mountains in general are considered sacred by scientists due to their access to the universe.
In other news tonight, another snorkeler has died while wearing a full-faced mask.